It's the world's 31st round of fucking.
The quiet game.
I forgot the name of the game.
I won.
Welcome to Shitty Cycles of Shit.
Shitty seconds.
We're starting the
of shit.
podcast.
The podcast has in fact started, so don't fucking.
Welcome.
You silly sacks of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a good
Say
podcast.
don't
Thank
worry,
you.
Yeah, thanks for listening to my podcast.
That's
Bye, guys.
pretty good.
Yes. I'll see y'all fuckers later.
This is a good podcast. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude.
Podcast.
Thanks, man.
Podcast.
Thanks for having me
No
on.
problem, man.
Thanks, man.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Alright, bye.
See you, man.
Did you just fucking leave?
He's fucking left, dude.
He really did.
Fuck. This
He
guy.
legitimately left and isn't under the table right now.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
Fuck.
Oh shit, he's under the table.
Oh shit, he was under the table.
Sup, fuckers?
What's up, fuckers? This is the
Thursday,
fucking.
October 18th.
Yeah, it's fucking super cold outside.
Which is
Cold
surprising.
front,
620.
motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Must suck for
Yeah.
those
It's
hurricane
hot
fucks,
in
but
these
where are you
parts,
at?
but-
South Texas sucks.
I'm sorry.
It
It's
does.
almost Halloween.
It's almost Halloween. Spooky month. It's spooky
It
time.
hasn't felt like spooky month for me. Maybe because I don't celebrate it, but still, man.
Yeah, you don't celebrate it.
Used to the fact that we're almost done with this year.
Right? That's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
you're not-
Like,
you're
what the
not-
fuck did I pay for?
We're almost done with the first semester, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
13% of my freaking biology degree cost like $3,000. Dang.
Dude, I can't relate.
I can relate, don't worry. I'm going all the way for a PhD, so.
Same here.
Because it's the only
What?
thing you can get with your major.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Psychology.
Psychology?
I'm gonna be a psychologist, yeah.
Oh,
So, PhD.
You're going to introduce us to
Oh,
who these
yeah.
people are?
Well, nice deep voice, nice podcast voice, dude.
Thanks, man. I practice
You practice it all the time. Yeah, you do when you read.
I'm really lonely.
You guys already know fucking Derak, first episode where we had Derak.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Alex. To my left is fucking Carlos.
Stop, you pieces of shit.
To my right is fucking Andy,
welcome.
and then it's Alonso.
Hello.
The sauce god.
The sauce god
Sauce
himself.
right?
Yeah, Jay isn't here
The
this time
saucy.
because he doesn't. He's gay.
We don't like him. We actually don't like Jay.
We kicked them out.
Just saying, we fucking hate Jay.
But he was so he was so
James.
massive.
Jay's
He's
section
like,
for
fuck.
JJ.
Fuck Jay.
Yeah.
He was so massive.
That's
three
it.
people
Fuck these
popped out of
topics.
him.
Fuck Jay. Let's just talk about Jay for a whole hour. Alright. Well,
Yeah, you kicked Jay out so
Alright,
hard.
Jay,
three
you're
people came out of
listening?
him, and it's us.
yeah.
We got so many problems with Jay.
I got the best parts of
We'll
Jay.
spend an hour.
Just talking shit about Jay.
The entire podcast.
Jay's gonna listen to this and he's like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Did
Did he do the stream last time?
Screech.
No, I don't
Oh
think so.
my
He was too
God.
tired to do it
God damn
because it was 2 a.m. But yeah, let's get started with
Let's
this
get
shit.
this party started.
Yeah.
Those noodles sound really good right now.
You
Those
know,
fucking
you know
noodles?
what else sounds pretty good right now? Graduating. What the fuck, dude?
Oh. It's not that kind of
What
podcast?
the fuck,
No, what the
Richard?
I'm just kidding. Alright.
What the fuck, Richard?
On to the next.
Let's start with our Pokemon addiction, dude.
Alright, Alonso.
Okay,
This is an intervention.
Just a disclaimer.
I'm just kidding. I'm addicted
I don't have a Pokemon addiction.
Yeah, he's the only one.
to. He's the only nerd on this.
I
Hey,
am
what?
the one who started these boys' addiction.
You
I
did.
It's
am
true.
currently building a deck as we speak. So
He is.
We
Yeah.
smoke Pokemon cards all the time.
Yeah, dude. we rip them up and then we fucking put them
The
into
psychic
joints.
ones are the best.
Yeah, we get the
It's like-
shitty
Yeah,
regular.
let's get
reds
us
and roll
fucked
them
up super quickly.
Yeah, man, you start seeing shit.
You start seeing an actual Espeon right in front of your eyes.
It's fucking wild. You guys should try it.
We
You
don't
guys
get
just
those
need to know the
drugs.
satisfaction of opening packs. It's
Yeah.
So
You guys have never in your life opened a card pack? Go buy yourself some cards right now. Anything goes. Just buy yourself some
But
cards.
if you get like Cyber Horizon pack from Yu-Gi-Oh, send them my way.
Yeah.
No fucking actually. Fuck you. I fucking have a Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
We all fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
but
Yu-Gi-Oh's
it's
the
too
shit.
expensive.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I take that back.
But we can all agree, fuck Magic, am I right?
God damn,
I've never-
Magic
I've
is
never-
great.
I've
Yeah,
never
Magic's
played
fun
it.
too, mate.
I'm learning Magic. It's great.
But I don't know.
I've never played
What
it.
did start our Pokemon addiction? I think it's just the fact that like we needed decks. Cause Cause really I had a deck online, but that's about it. And you needed cards. We all needed cards, and the feeling when you pull like a shiny one, like
Yeah.
that's the best. Like I got the full art Rayquaza. That shit's fucking good.
Well, I actually think that you told me to buy some packs, and then I bought some packs, and I pulled the card that you wanted.
Yeah, I wanted a Prism Jirachi.
Yeah,
You
so
got
then
it.
after that, I just really wanted to build a deck because of this guy right here, Alonso.
Yeah, I got you.
I saw
all into
everybody.
That shit.
Yeah,
I
I saw
don't
everybody.
Oh wait,
playing.
do some ASMR opening opening this pack. There you go, Derek. This is your expertise. Alright, doesn't that feel good? Does that make you tingles?
Okay, solid.
Okay.
So you want to start all over again?
No, I mean we just continue from here. So basically, the fucking Audacity crashed because if it
This is my
disconnected.
nose power.
Yeah, your nose power disconnected the microphone and it made the Audacity crash.
That's my quirk.
He has the power to. Well, you do this. Needs this. Just.
Oh God, that actually hurts my nose.
You managed to
man.
sniff the data out the microphone.
Yeah, he knew what we were pulling before we even opened it.
But yeah, we have an addiction basically, and we've been getting a lot of packs. But hey, it's fun. I pulled a $40 card, like I said, so that's gonna be great when I sell it.
So there's like prize and there's like a gain to it, but there's also I don't think there's really a loss to playing Pokemon. I mean, it's just
Other than the money, but if you can
Yeah.
afford it, go for it.
Yeah.
There's two fun aspects of the whole Pokemon trading card game. It's the collection of it, finding rare cards that you love, the way they look, how much they are, and there's the actual playing of it, building a deck strategically using those cards. And they're both really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
That's the beauty of it. You could just collect them. You won't be interested in playing.
Yeah,
but
you don't have
collect
And sell them.
Yeah,
Exactly. You can sell
You
them.
can
buy
make
it.
your
That
money
could
back.
be- It's a hobby at that point, and it's a good hobby to have.
Yeah, dude.
It's better than
Smoking cigarettes.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Hey,
can't make your money.
speaking of that, we need to talk, Andy.
I'm not doing. You smoke too. You smoke too.
No, it's not that. You're heroin, dude.
You're
Yeah,
good.
I don't have a heroin.
Then what the hell's that in your
I've
arm?
never tried.
Yeah,
This is my arm.
Only a heroin addict would say that.
Only a heroin addict would
Look
say
how-
that.
Look how those
Is that a
veins pop.
threat?
Is that a mosquito bite or a needle?
Like how
And you
this
wanna feel
addict-
intense pain?
No.
No?
Like how this addict is just crazy.
I'd rather not.
Excuse me, am I an addict? Or is he an addict?
All right.
Oh.
Next.
Question.
Next topic.
Wait, I
Oh,
I just want to talk about it. One time I pulled a Mega Evolution Charizard, and that was amazing. By far my favorite moment in Pokemon
That
ever.
card's fucking sexy.
Yeah, man.
Charizard, why?
Not
Yeah,
only is
Mega
it sexy,
Evolution
it's
Charizard
worth a fuck ton.
Mhm.
Yeah. Definitely.
The king of pulls, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
What
let's
about
go.
that Dragon Ball? Okay.
What's up?
looking for?
What about
More energy.
what if we get into Dragon Ball trading card games?
No.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand
I
it
don't
either.
understand it either.
Wait,
I
there's
haven't even
this-
watched the
There's this
anime.
place that we go to. Well, should I say the name?
But
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
it'll be
Okay,
free
I'm gonna talk
advertisement.
about Gateway and Sakatsu.
Sure.
So in there's a gaming lounge here where we live, and it's called Sakatsu. And we used to go there like almost every Tuesday in high school,
Mhm.
and we just played in the arcade. And if not in the arcade, then Yu-Gi-Oh. But that was for like a short time, like a week or two. And most of the time we hear people screaming, either it's us or people pulling shit out of their
Oh, yeah.
out of their packs.
Mhm.
And it's the thing is, it's mostly people who play Dragon Ball. There's this one time, I think it was like in the early ones, like when we went there the second week or the first week, some guy just like he fucking took out a Super Saiyan 4 of Goku, and he was so fucking ecstatic. He was so like, I can't scream right now, but he's like, fucking yeah, 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 and it's a fucking Dragon Ball. Like I get you would be like that if you found a really rare Pokemon card.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's Pokemon. You know what the fuck it does.
I also heard that card was worth about $100 right when you open it. He's like, that's $100 card, man.
I guess
Holy shit.
it's mostly the fact that there's not been it's a brand new game,
Yeah.
so there's not that many.
Mm.
So I'm sure it will drop eventually, but that's pretty exciting for him.
Pretty exciting for him.
Let's move on to a nice ass topic. We have a lot of them written down. We could go to let's fucking talk about online dating.
Oh boy.
Okay. We're in college now, so we're legally allowed to use Tinder now.
Yeah, we're. Hey, hold on.
Oh shit.
We're old enough now.
Is it your girl?
talks about his first.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if it's considered online dating, but I met my girlfriend through Twitter since I would see her posts, I guess you could say her tweets for like a month or so, and it just really attracted me, everything that she was really into. So then I ended up just messaging her because I was like, fuck it.
You
like,
slid into those DMs?
Yeah,
You-
I slid into
you-
those fucking DMs. I slid.
Right in there.
Sneaky snake.
And after that, we just hit it off. I sent her some memes, you know.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
dank ass memes.
That's
Yeah,
how you
dank-
start.
That's how you win.
That's how you.
You heard it here, folks.
That's
Yeah.
how you slide.
You can get some girls by sending some dank memes.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
bitch, you
dude.
want my dick? No. Ew.
I want your memes.
I
want your memes. I want your
memes.
memes, daddy.
So after that, yeah.
Speaking of girls, a girl just called me. It was my grandma.
God,
Oh, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Come on, man.
Ready, knee slapper.
Really? Please.
Fuck.
There you go. You were saying?
Yeah. So skip 7 months later, and yeah, we're happily in love. Yeah.
Alright.
You're
Now,
fucking-
memes to each
now
other.
for not such a good story.
Oh,
Here you go,
God.
Carlos.
Okay.
Gotta start with you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Tinder has been a horrible kind of thing.
Is this a warning before it gets depressing?
No.
Okay,
Oh, never
it's
mind, it is.
it's a pseudo warning. It's a pseudo warning.
Okay.
Basically, just be careful who you match on Tinder. That's the moral of the story. But
That's a given.
That's for everybody.
yeah, it's a given. But like you should
You should say it.
yeah, you should say it still, just in case. There's kids out there, man.
There's kids out there.
Legit. That's another story I need to talk about after
Oh,
this
shit.
one. Okay, so about 2 months ago, I was on Tinder browsing around. I was playing Fortnite with Jay actually, and I was just browsing around Tinder after we lose a couple of games or win a couple of games. I swipe up on a girl because I thought she was cute, and it matched, and we hit it off pretty good, I guess. She wasn't. It's not that she was talkative. It's like she was kind of busy at the time because she was moving out to her college. She went out of town for her college, and we're gonna call this girl. Give me a name for a girl. I don't know.
Dank sauce.
Dank Sauce. Okay, this girl named Dank Sauce. We talked for about a month. Now, mind you, we talked for about a month. It wasn't specifically dating because there's no physical contact. One of us here believes dating relies on physical contact, and I agree on that.
Yeah.
It usually is, but there's long distance relationships. But I don't know. I don't consider this one a long distance relationship because it's like 4 hours away. It's not too far. I consider it not too far. But after a month, we just we realized we didn't have that spark and shit, and she broke it off. And I was like, okay, cool. I honestly don't care
So
because
you
it's
never
fucking
saw
Tinder.
her before that? Like you
I never saw her.
and
I-
she broke it off.
Yeah, I never saw her. We broke it off. I mean,
So-
to be honest, I wasn't feeling the spark too.
Mhm.
So I just thought fuck it, and I honestly don't care. Let's go in the future to 5 weeks later. I was about to go to sleep until she texts me saying that I had a really bad mental breakdown last week.
That she did.
Yeah, that she
It
had.
sounded like
She had a really bad mental breakdown. I'm sorry, and she's diagnosed
Diagnosed.
that word with with bipolar and depression. She got it from a legitimate doctor, and she was sent home for a while, and she even has a therapist even as we speak. I think she's there. Not sure. Haven't really checked up on her on that. And all of a sudden she tells me she loves me. Now this is out of the blue for me.
Bipolar disorder.
Yeah. So this is out of the fucking blue. I was fucking almost dead asleep, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? I don't understand this.
But how do you feel? How do you feel inside about that? You have mutual feelings for
No.
her, or you're just like,
No.
who the fuck are you? I've never seen you in my life.
No, it's not. I was basically that. I was like that the entire fucking time. I tried dodging questions that she would say, do you love me too? And I tried dodging, basically, fucking Dragon Ball Z shit. But recently, well, we talked more after that, and it wasn't until recently where I just like broke it off with her because, one, she's fucking 4 hours away. I'm not gonna drive all the way over there to where she lives to just fucking see her, and go all the way back. It's a waste of fucking gas. Okay, gas is fucking, it's expensive.
Yeah, and let me say, like, if you guys would have started off like physical, like if you would have met each other and then she would have moved out, then it's a lot more understandable. But like you guys had never actually.
Yeah,
really
we
seen
never actually. She at first when we did match, she was already in her hometown, and I live like so fucking far away from her
I mean,
already.
she could be a catfish for all you know.
No,
No, no,
we
you-
Skype.
she-
No, we
she-
Skype. We used to Skype it. We used to Facebook video chat.
Oh, okay. So that's cool.
So she is legit, but she's just a little bit
Fucking crazy.
on the nuts.
She's
she's
fucking crazy.
A legit crazy person.
I mean,
She's fucking crazy.
mental disorders, they're pretty serious, but like, I don't know. It's a great line for you to like. What should you do?
What should you do in case you have this? Be very patient. Even if you don't want to date them, you need to be patient with them because they are mentally ill people. They're sick in the head. Now that came out as wrong, but you know what that came out wrong.
Yeah,
It
They
is
should
a sickness.
it's a
Yeah, it's a
It's a
sickness.
disease.
Yeah,
Okay,
disease.
definitely
Oh,
look out.
sickness.
No, it's not
It's
contagious.
It's not contagious.
It's not a disease.
well, I guess you could become crazy
Down
from
with the
it,
sickness.
but not really.
But yeah, they're
but-
sick. Bottom line, they're sick, and I feel like they should be. Yeah, you should definitely be patient.
You need to
with
be
them.
patient with them. You need to be very understanding, and you don't
should
need.
try to push for them to get some help.
Yeah,
I feel
you
to
absolutely
talk to somebody.
need to. And if they need help, just make sure they hit you up.
All right, let's bring this shit back up.
Oh, actually,
alright,
I got another Tinder.
Right.
I got another Tinder story for you.
Go for it.
This might be a little on the upside,
okay.
but it's still kind of fucked. Okay, there's one time I was playing Dungeons and Dragons and I was browsing on Tinder and shit, and I managed to match with this girl. Give me another girl name, cause
Dank mayonnaise.
okay, Dank May, huh?
Ariados.
Ariados.
Pokemon I'm looking
Okay, sure.
Fucking. What about Meowth? 'Cause I see a cat.
Meowth.
Okay, so let's call her Meowth, and she was cute. She was ginger, I think,
Nice.
and she was still in high school. But and her thing, it said she was 18, and in her info she said she was 18. Okay, we talked for like about a week, and then a week, like I wasn't too God damn it.
Just side tangent. Derek likes gingers.
And not gingers in particular, but red hair is my favorite.
All right, continue.
As I was saying,
Side note.
Side note, yeah, quick side
Derek
note.
likes red hair.
In case there's any.
Yeah,
sexually-
wink, wink.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But a week after we talked, we decided to break it off, and a day later we just talk a bit, before she went to school, and she mentioned that she was underage. Ooh, yeah, I know.
Wait, no, but this is also a great line because you're like an adult technically, you're just 18. And how underage was he though?
She did not tell me specifically, but all she told me is like it was kind of legal to like be with her in general.
Hey, that's pretty good though because not a lot of people
She
actually
wouldn't-
know that. The
Right?
girl
And she had me fooled. She even told me she was like 18 herself. And she told me she was doing things that like a regular 18-year-old would do,
Yeah.
smoke cigarettes, go out with friends at night, all that jazz and shit. But apparently she was underage for that. She's too- Fuck.
They're here for you.
Odell Beckham that case.
So
Yes.
moral of this story,
Check
I'm
for
just
age.
kidding.
check for the age. Make sure they're
Tell them to send you their IDs right away.
verify with
Take
their
a
ages.
picture
You
of
don't
that.
want to end up in jail.
Not for the best Tinder story I've ever heard. How Alonso met one of his best friends
Yeah.
in Tinder.
So,
Wait, are you fucking kidding
Are we allowed
Tinder, so
to?
Tinder's
Yeah,
pretty good.
okay, so like it wasn't straight
Fucking
from through
Tinder.
Tinder, but it's a long grapevine from Tinder that started there.
Yo,
So basically, my group used to be about 5 people, right? We would always hang out no matter what. Eventually, one of our friends had to move away from for college to out of town, let's say. Not to name any specific places, but yeah, he had to go out of town. We felt like there was a gap, a void in our squad per se, and we just felt like we needed to fill that void. So we just started throwing out ideas, and I jokingly said Tinder. So I won't take credit, but it is my credit to take.
Yeah, take that
So
credit.
you're just like, fuck it, let's look for some friends
Exactly,
on
like,
Tinder.
We weren't coming up with any other good ideas, so it's like,
Hey,
fuck it, are you guys
man.
up for it? Let's do it.
If everybody is throwing rocks at the wall and you're the one that makes it hole, then you're responsible for the whole, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
exactly. So we eventually came to the agreement that Tinder was the plan, and we made sure that usually when people meet through Tinder, their intentions are to either
To fuck.
smash or to just actually
Tinder.
like be in a relationship.
We said the same one at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Tinder is usually more of a hookup app, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a one night stand app. But we made sure to like add into our description that we ain't here to clap cheeks or run trains either unless we're playing Black Ops 2. Why do I remember that? Because that was our like motto. That
Yeah.
was our like oath.
Wait,
that
so
we
do you
took.
clap cheeks while playing Black Ops?
You clap
No,
other people's cheeks.
no.
You clap
Yeah,
other people's cheeks?
No. We ain't here to run trains unless we on Black Ops 2 zombies.
Men searching
'Cause
for
that
men.
was-
You
that
just
is-
want to hang out and
No.
look for
Yeah,
video
no.
games. Yeah.
Nah, we actually thought of that. We were like, we're not gonna be guys looking for guys. Like, we don't discriminate, but adding a girl into the group would add a different dynamic.
We've always talked about that. Like when we added Cassandra there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Adding a girl to the group would add like a dynamic. So that's why we had the oath. Like, we're not here to clap cheeks. So
Yeah.
like, no matter who this mystery girl was gonna be, we weren't gonna like smash with her.
Okay.
So just to keep
Unless
like,
it was Smash Bros.
just
God
just to
damn
keep
it.
the freaking friendship going. So then eventually we matched with two people. One named, what's an anonymous name I could say?
Just use Pokemon.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
No, but no, you can't use that one. Use it for the other
He's
person.
like Diamond or something.
All right.
Dialga.
Diamond and Pearl.
Shuffle your
One-
cards.
Diamond and Pearl. Because
Okay.
there's two chicks. Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
Dialga and
Hooker
Palkia.
names, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nah, one of them's great.
One of them.
Okay,
One of them?
we'll get to that.
Whoa.
We'll get to that. So we matched with Diamond first, and then we texted her and we tried to see like, oh, are you interested in like joining our group so that we could just plan to hang out, get to know each other, and we'll go from there. And she took a really long time to respond. So she took like 2 days to like respond to that message. So we're like, all right. But in that span of time, we also matched with which one did I say her name
Pearl.
was? Pearl. So we matched with Diamond.
Pearl.
And Pearl, whatever, man. Y'all get the idea, whatever.
Yeah, the other girl.
Yeah, the other girl,
The girl next door.
pretty much. And then we matched with her, and she was instant. She just texted us like, "Oh, you guys are looking for a friend. That sounds sad. What happened to your other guy?" So we explained to her and everything. She seemed pretty nice. Then we started meeting up with her, and we really hit it off. And then by that time, the other girl finally got back to us after like a couple days.
Diamond?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Diamond was the first one. Pearl was the second one.
Okay.
All right, Diamond finally just texted us, and she was like, "Yo, you guys seem really cool. I'd like to be in a part of your squad." So we're like, "All right, cool." So it might be awkward because like we're also meeting on like Pearl. So just be cautious that both of y'all are meeting us for the first time. And we're like, all right. So we met up like at, I want to say like around 9, maybe 10, at a fucking Whataburger. That's a Texas joint, in case y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Oh
It's-
shit! We gave away which state we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the blessing of a great country known as Texas.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
You
Don't
can
mess
fit
with
like
Texas.
2 moves.
Yeah,
in
you're either
Texas.
American or a Texan.
There's no in between.
It could be its own little state, country.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was at some point.
At some point, but let's not get into history.
This was born in.
Yeah. Ooh, I could go on and on, but continue. Let's. We met at a Whataburger, and we immediately hit things off with both of them, and we immediately started like planning stuff because we just really wanted to hang out with each other. And things were going really great until one Pearl started having a crush on one of our friends, and we stuck to the oath. So we were like, bruh, what do we do about her? We like her. She's great. But she was one of those persistent people, so she just kept on trying to like give him signs and like she one hangout she wore
Wanna fuck me?
Yeah.
pretty fucking much, man. She wore a skirt
You wanna
with
fuck
like
me,
a really short skirt,
Uh-huh.
and like I remember this. I hate it, but I remember this hot pink undies,
Okay.
and she just purposely fully dropped something and try to aim it at him and try to bend down, but he wasn't looking, but the rest of us were, and we got the splash damage.
This past
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we got some splash damage. Like we just turned around like, oh no.
Yeah, man.
The wet zone.
Yeah, oh man. That was some Shamu shit, bro. But anyway, moving past that, at that point, we started to get really annoyed with her shit.
Yeah.
And like we didn't tell her, but we would like give her hints like, hey, so like stop doing that shit or what? Like what was up with that shit?
That's not
That's
a
a
hint.
hint.
That's the biggest hint.
It's cause like she knew she was making it obvious, but she would like deny it, and we'd be like, well, I mean, can you at least stop doing that? And we're like, and at first she was like, but then it just started getting too much because you knew she wasn't stopping, so we started getting annoyed of her. And as soon from there, things snowballed, the anger snowballed, and we all just decided to make a group chat with her separately and just vent to her about the shit that she was pulling and how we didn't enjoy it. The way it works with her is that she couldn't take any type of criticism or any of that, so she immediately just kind of like ditched everything that we were telling her, and she just kind of like decided to ignore it. So at that point we were like, fuck it, we only just met you, we're gonna drop you. So we dropped her.
Dropped. You're
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
You're fired from the squad.
You
You're
can't be
fired
my
from
friend
this-
anymore.
Exactly. Well, yeah, because I mean, we weren't gonna sugarcoat. We were tired of her bullshit. So then we just stayed friends with Diamond. But Diamond, though, she's more of like a little turtle. She's always in her shell, so she like rarely like gets out of her house because she prefers being indoors. But whenever she does, she decides to hang with us, or if not, her friends, because she has like her own best friends.
Mhm.
So we can't blame her. With her, I'm still her friend, but I haven't seen her in a while.
Okay.
So it's kind of like we drifted apart. We all drifted apart. So she's just kind of like there at that point. Anyway, right, in the coming weeks before we dropped Pearl, she invited one of her friends over, and that happened to be Lorenzo. So she knew her from this because they both worked at the animal shelter, and they both thought that they were like cool, so like they started hanging, and she introduced her to us, and then immediately, like, I can't even explain how, but we immediately dropped her and brought Lorenzo into the squad. We were like,
Lorenzo's
nah,
the other
fuck your
girl
friend, come with us.
Lorenzo's a different girl.
You're in.
Yeah. We call her
Yeah,
Lorenzo because
you're in. She was really cool.
we call her Lorenzo because it's their ship name, like between Alonso's name and her. They're not going out, but it's just
Yeah, it's
it's-
just
It's
a very
joke.
nice
She's
ship
way
name.
older than him.
it was like the longest
Yeah.
episode of Bachelorette.
That's pretty good though. Like, there's opportunity in Tinder. It's not just for like clapping cheeks and stuff.
Exactly.
Like you can do so much more.
That's the
like,
best Tinder story I've ever heard, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm gonna
So
hop on
then-
Tinder right now, dude.
So
What the
then-
fuck, dude?
Yeah, we need another friend.
Yeah, let's go
Drop
to
me.
Grindr and just be like, hey, we're looking for another boy to hang out with. We're not here to clap cheeks either.
He's so gay, dude, just disappointed.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Please, I'll compensate.
It can be on the
Anyway.
side.
Wait, what the
Uh,
fuck?
Wait, what?
No, like that's what he says, not me.
At first,
I believe.
one of our friends, I'll call him Jew. He met her first because he happened to be there that day when Pro invited Lorenzo. So then, from there, they started hanging out, and he thought she was really cool, and he introduced her to the rest of the group.
Okay.
So that's how it happened. And eventually, things started getting a little shaky between Jew and Lorenzo, and it was pretty weird. It wasn't a tough time, but it was just something that it could have been prevented. But long story short, we stopped being friends with Jew, and we stayed being friends with Lorenzo.
No hate to any Jews out there.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
friends.
All Jews are cool. Yeah, we're all.
yeah. All Jews are cool, man.
I don't think I've ever met a Jewish person.
Me either.
People
I
always
have-
joke about me being Jewish because I'm white, but I'm not actually.
You right with curly hair.
White with curly hair, yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Yeah.
I have met a Jewish person.
Really?
Yeah. In my theater class in high school, I had a girl there, and her boyfriend was Jewish.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah. Anyway, back on track. Wait. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Damn.
We just dropped Jew, and Lorenzo just kind of stayed with us, and most of the time, me and Lorenzo would like really hit it off as like a friend thing. So our friendship really hit off. So I would say I'm like the closest to her amongst the other ones. And that's how we came to be. And now I introduced her to these dudes.
Yeah,
And
she's a really
we
cool
all
person.
usually hang out
Yeah.
a lot.
I just
We're a big,
remember
happy
the
family.
Gongda thing.
No.
Yeah, there's an inside joke because I saw this coming from a mile away, but once I introduced her to this group of guys, some of our friends just decided to pursue her.
And none of the guys pursuing her are in here with us.
Yeah.
No,
None
no.
of the guys pursuing her are in here right now.
Yeah, but there are
Right.
three that
Yeah.
we've spoken about.
Wait,
I've
3?
spoken with him
I
too.
know one. I know
Wait.
obviously one.
First
There's
name,
a-
first letter.
J.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's what I mean.
It's like obvious.
Well, I mean, it's not like super pursue. Like he's not trying to, but it's just like they're the ones that like slid into the DMs, like kind
Yeah.
of on low.
One that
key.
does get on my
Hey.
nerves is our friend. I know he means
I'ma boop-
well,
I'ma
but
boop
he
the
is
name.
a fuckboy, man.
Yeah.
I booped the name, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's just a nickname.
yeah,
It's all
it's
good.
just a nickname.
No, it's-
Yeah, but yeah.
it's his name.
Well, that's true.
But
Okay.
yeah, she's pretty cool. She's
Yeah, she is.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
Wait, who are the other
But
two?
yeah, like I know.
What are the two?
So the one you
so-
said, the
So
one
and
you
so
said,
means well, but he
And-
is a fuckboy. So that it annoys me that he tries to go for her just to clap cheeks.
Is the clap cheeks?
So it was pretty much all meant to be, because like all through that stuff, you ended up meeting someone that's like really, really close to you. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
We have some news right now. Bipolar Girl is just right now calling Carlos.
answer it, answer it.
I'm not gonna answer it.
Oh,
Answer it
that'd
on
be
the
a-
podcast.
God, bruh.
I'm not gonna answer it.
Nah,
Why
no.
not?
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. If she calls again, you have to answer it though. How about that?
She's still
Like
pursuing.
within 10 minutes. How
Don't
about
worry, he'll bleep out anything that she says that you don't want him to say.
that? Yeah.
Which is everything.
The greatness
Just
of
like-
the
Just
editing.
the whole beep.
But yeah, moral of the story: get on Tinder to find friends.
Not
Bipolar
that.
chicks. and
Bipolar chicks, good friends.
Who are of
There's
age?
a lot of opportunity
And
on Tinder,
people
which
that
is
are of
pretty
age.
good.
Yeah, those are two sides of the spectrum. One, bipolar disorder, and the other one, great friendship, along with two other throwawayables.
yeah.
Definitely.
I was
Make
gonna
sure-
download Tinder.
Make sure they're of age.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. You always
that's
gotta
one
find
big-
that. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
You always
big
gotta
thing to
find
take
that
away
out.
from it.
I was actually gonna download Tinder because we were with a friend Hazel. I don't mind answering. I don't think she minds
Yeah,
that.
I
But,
think she knows.
But I was with her and Carlos was talking to us about Tinder and she's like, Alex, download Tinder with me. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But I didn't have a space on my phone, so I was like, yeah, I can't download it because I didn't really want to. I don't like meeting people online like
Yeah,
that.
neither do I.
I think I've only done it once and I didn't really pursue that person, so they just became good friends.
She actually matched with one of my best friends. And I
So
had
how-
a huh?
So how do you like match with somebody? I've never used Tinder
You never-
before. I've never even.
The
It's a simple. It's really simple. You swipe right if you like him. Swipe left if you don't. And if you really like him, swipe up. And it's called a super like. If you just get a regular super like, but if you just have regular Tinder, you only get like one super like per day. But if you get like multiple fucking subscriptions, you get to see who fucking likes you. You get to have like fucking infinite fucking super likes. You get to have like daily pics and shit.
How much is the subscription?
Dude, fucking, there's like 3 or 2 of them, and like the one they recommend, I think it's the monthly one or like the yearly one. I honestly don't know. It's like $5.
Paying $5 to talk to people,
I
which
think
you
I
can
just
do for
feel-
free.
I feel very uncomfortable, I guess, meeting people because then you just never know what like they're going to do, like their intentions and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
My
like, I'd rather
intention-
just meet somebody like
Face
in
to face.
person.
My
yeah.
intention
Me,
was
I'm
to beat
just
you in pool.
awkward, man.
I never did.
It's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
Really?
just
so the first time you
awkward.
saw me, you're like, I'm gonna kick his ass in pool.
Yes.
Dude, I don't think I've mentioned it to you. No, I have. But when I met you, I thought you were like 20 at least,
Me too.
like 21. Because
Seriously?
both you and Casey look fucking like older.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
one day you wore your fucking class of 2022
Y'all
shirt,
have like a
the
nice
Dusty
style.
Camp one,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, what?
Y'all have a distinguished style that makes you look older.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really?
Y'all dress like
It's your beard.
grown.
I don't know how.
We dress like
How do old
Actually,
people
I dress like I don't
how do
give a
older people
Without
dress?
glasses, you do look a little bit younger, but like with glasses, you look a lot older.
Really? How do like younger people dress? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't understand the difference.
I honestly don't
It's
understand.
more like you guys dress up like if you're going to like a casual work meeting.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Instead of
she
just going
she
to
wears,
hang
like
out.
button-downs and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and I
button-downs.
wear, like, I don't know.
You wear some nice jeans, like not really mama jeans, but just some nice jeans, some nice shoes.
Dad jeans.
Yeah,
Daddy G.
daddy
jeans.
jeans. When Andy wears jeans, they're daddy jeans.
God damn it. Let's see what's next on our agenda.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah,
average penis-
Derak's. We got Derak's story. I'm curious, bro. I'm curious.
You're curious?
Oh, you
Yeah,
You're-
'cause you guys keep talking about it. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. I'm like,
Oh
It's
man.
hilarious.
Okay, let's save the average penis size for a later day.
For a later podcast. Well, alright, I'm gonna tell the story even though it's Derek's story.
Yeah, he has a better way of explaining it.
He was
Yeah.
there. He
But I'll
was there.
sprinkle
I
in
was there all
some
the way.
details.
But
But this is about me and my ex-girlfriend.
yeah, which we shall name. What shall we name?
We can
her?
call her dyslexia again.
Okay, yeah.
dyslexia again.
That goes really well. You guys won't understand, but we will.
Yeah.
Basically, it was our winter prom style, whatever.
Mhm.
They have it for our magnet school, which is a school you go half the day. It was for music. Winter ball, there you go. That's what it's called. And I personally didn't want to go. Derek personally
Yeah,
didn't wanna
neither
go.
did I.
And only our mutual friend Carlos, not the one that's sitting here, but another one that's in
UTSA.
UTSA, yeah.
Hit
Uh,
him up, please.
Listen,
Hey, Carlos.
basically, me and Carlos were just like, hey, fuck it, let's go hill bombing. Like, let's go ride with skateboards around. And we kind of just went off way too much, and we ended up basically tiring ourselves out. So we're like, well, fuck it, let's call Derek, and he can pick us up, and then I'll hang out with him up there, and we can drop you off and all that shit. And he's like, yeah, sounds good to me. So we called Derek. After like 5-10 minutes, he comes to pick us up at our location. And we go drop off. Well, we go take Carlos to his house. He takes a shower, gets ready. We drop him off at his girlfriend's house, and then we basically drop him off at the winter ball. Like if we
Mhm.
were proud parents.
Yeah.
We even like wiped out the window. We're like, bye, we love you.
Yeah, I think we still have the recording where I'm pretending to be the mom or dad. I don't remember.
I think mom, because you were in the side.
Okay,
in
yeah,
the
I was
co-
pretending to be
co-pilot.
the mom.
Yeah, not to be sexist, I guess. Well, whatever, you guys get. Yeah, I'm not sexist. But then after that, we're like, fuck it, let's go to Taco Bell.
Yeah, man, it was great.
Because Taco Bell's the best. The $5 boxes, and we bring it back to your house. We watch some anime and have a good night.
Good.
And basically, as we're driving over there, Derek gets a call from his mother, and in that sense, I just like I kind of slowed down because I'm like, just in case we have to go backwards, I'm not inside the Taco Bell just yet. And just from hearing this call, I kind of could tell that it wasn't so we could head back. It was just a call.
Yeah.
So after I just pulled into Taco Bell, parked, and then after he was done with the call, I was like, so so what happened? What's the call? Do you have to go back? And he's like, oh no, my mom just called. My ex-girlfriend, which we're calling dyslexia, is at my house waiting to go to the winter ball. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That
Damn.
that face. Okay, and basically, these two didn't have the best relationship in the world.
Yeah.
It was a very weird relationship, and it was very toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And
What grade was this in?
Senior year.
Yep.
Oh, senior year?
Last year.
Last year.
Fuck.
Yeah, and Derek had already told him that you didn't want to go, right?
Yeah, I flat out told her that I wasn't interested whatsoever, so don't ask me, don't do all these things, and she showed up anyway.
Yeah, so like I said, we were gonna take out and then go back home. But then as I'm ordering, I turned around and Derek's like, for here.
Yeah, we're not going. She's gonna leave eventually.
Yeah. And then so we get our food, we sit down, we have our good time, and then we're like, hey, just in case, let's go to Second and Charles, because like, let's just kill more time.
Kill
we're
more
already,
time and she can leave.
yeah, we're already here, you know, like halfway through. So we're like, fuck it, let's go to Second and Charles and just check around, because that's what we do. All, like,
Yeah, it's great.
yeah, it's just look around in Second and Charles. Like you have a manga, you have
Yeah, so much variety, dude.
Yeah, there is.
Great, bro.
so we go over there and we're just at Second and Charles. We spend like 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there.
Yeah, how much time elapsed in total?
About an hour and 30.
Okay.
I think.
An hour and 30 minutes, we were doing the Taco Bell stuff and the Second and Charles.
Yeah, we were having
Charles.
a good ass time.
Mhm.
And then it's nearing 10. Winter Ball started around like 8, right?
Yeah, around 8 or 9, I believe. I was there.
And they
so-
said that they were not going to allow anybody in if they're late. So basically, we're just looking around. And then out of nowhere, Derek gets another call from his mother.
Mhm.
And guess who's still at his house?
For an hour and 30 minutes waiting for me to get back. Man, same girl.
Same girl, dyslexia.
Damn,
Mhm.
man.
And so at this
That's
point,
so
I was
sad, bro. Like,
Right.
she was literally waiting for you, dude.
I felt terrible, but
But why didn't you go? You
I didn't
should've-
go. Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say it. I broke up with her because she cheated on me, and that's the last thing I would ever have to deal with. I promised her, hey, I'll stay loyal to you. I'll stay loyal to you, but as soon as you're unloyal to me, I'm leaving. And I did exactly that.
yeah.
Wonder how
I
awkward it
respect
was.
that. I respect. I
Yeah,
flat out respect that.
For his mom?
Thanks.
I'll talk about that right now.
That's exactly something I would do.
So basically, I told him, Derek, if you want, we can just go somewhere else and just wait out. He's like, this is the first time I've seen you doing something like this, but you're
Yeah.
like, no, I just want to get it over
I
with.
chose to bite the bullet that time.
Yeah, which is, I was very proud of you.
Thanks, man. I was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I could tell. So we're driving back, and
She probably
we.
had a shitty winter ball, dude.
No, she did. She
probably
told me that I ruined it.
I
But
was
it
really
wasn't
sure
my
she-
fault.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault, but we're driving backward. Well, we're driving back home, and as we're driving, like Derek kind of gets distracted, but he jumps back into the whole fuck, I'm gonna have to deal with this. So we get to his house. We had some leftover Taco Bell. We get to his house. I walk in with my Taco Bell all happy as shit,
Mhm.
and it's dyslexia, Derek's sister and Derek's mom sitting like.
Yeah, it felt like an intervention when I
It
walked in there.
did. It did feel like an intervention. For me, it felt like a nice ass reality show.
Yeah, God damn it.
Nice.
But,
To me,
yeah,
it
man.
felt like an intervention.
Yeah, I live for this. So I walk in, and then you guys start going back and forward like passive aggressive, like when you're about to buy a house and the two salesmen, they know each other, but like they hate each other, like hate him, like the passive aggressive,
Shit.
Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah, it was like very passive aggressive, and eventually she said, "Hey, Derek, can we go talk outside?" And I was like, "What?"
Wait, who said that?
Dyslexia. And the ex-girlfriend.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, well, fuck, my boy's dead.
Fuck my
Mhm.
life.
Because he
fucking
had,
die out there.
he had told me, like, you can go drop yourself off and I'll just go deal with this. I'm like, no, I'm going to stand by your side.
Yeah, man. A real friend right
True
there.
Yeah.
friendship
Yeah.
right there.
I'm
Get
gonna stand by
yourself
your
an Alex.
Yeah, thanks, man. But I was like, I'm going to stand by your side. And the moment they left, I'm like, fuck, he's done.
Yep. He's gonna fucking
So
eat me.
I was inside with Derek's mom and his sister, and she was like kind of freaking out because she has the same personality as you. Like she starts freaking out, and
Yeah.
she cannot stop freaking out. So I gave her a taco because I felt like she was a stress eater just like me. One of my leftover tacos, and then we kind of like it was the best thing because we were just fucking poking out the window like trying to see what's going on, and we were like trying to listen to the door, like the fucking what's it called, like the peekers we are.
Yeah.
And eventually they're done arguing like after a good 10, 15 minutes.
It felt like an eternity for me.
I'm sure it did for us too. Like it kind of did because we didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
She walks in. She picks up her heels, gets her keys, and then just like starts walking out. And then Derek's mom is like, Derek, walk her to her truck.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I guess. And he goes towards her truck. She gets in her truck, turns it on, speeds off.
Yeah.
Oh my
super
God.
fucking fast.
What did
This
she-
was my perspective, okay? My mom's like, okay, walk her out, and she was already out the door. So then I rush towards her, and I'm passively walking next to her, but she's doing it super aggressively. She goes, I can tell that she's crying already. She's super angry. She goes next to her truck, and I was freaking the fuck out because she was really pissed off. And I was really scared. Everything was tense until I see that instead of grabbing the handle from her door to open it, to pull it open aggressively, there's a finger-sized hole in the car. She does this angrily too. She sticks her finger in the car. She hooks it like a little hook and pulls it out in the most angrily fashion ever. Swings it open as soon as it happens, closes the door, and speeds off. And I was busting my ass laughing.
You
fucking
can't reach into like a broken door angrily. It's like I don't know if you guys have heard that Kevin Hart like joke. Basically, he talks about how when his dad would get angry, he would take whatever he owned at the house, like. And one time he took the fucking Christmas lights from the tree, and he's like, you can't angrily, like, how angry must he be so you can take the Christmas lights off? Because that takes forever. Like, he's just going around, y'all fucked up. It's a dark ass Christmas this year. So yeah, and then after that, we went up to Derek's room, we watched some anime, and then Carlos called us and he's like, winter ball is boring, can we hang out with you guys? And we're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And we hung out until like 3 or 4 in the morning. 3 or 4 in the morning. Oh, I get it now. I get it what you were saying to me. But yeah, it was a good ass night.
Yeah, it was. For
And
us.
that's one of our best stories. I told it in my speech class.
Oh my God.
Because we were supposed to talk about like a story of something that we learned or whatever, and I tied that up to like my want to be a psychologist, like just because going through shitty stuff is shitty.
Yeah.
So you want to have somebody there that's willing to help you all the time. So yeah, that was one of our best stories.
Mm-hmm.
Some.
God damn.
Yeah, it's fucking
fuck,
crazy.
dude.
What a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
that
such a
sounds
fucking
fucking crazy.
clusterfuck. Another lesson learned there. What's the lesson?
I don't even know what I learned there.
There
Yeah.
isn't
There's
no lesson.
there's no lesson.
It's
No,
just
the lesson.
her.
No,
Yeah,
the
it was
lesson.
just
The
her.
lesson is, she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lesson.
Bottom line.
Bottom line.
Crazy chicks
Fucking
might be
crazy.
diggable, but don't dig.
Don't dig. There's wires under that. You don't dig.
Just
They-
don't dig.
Somebody needs to put like a
hide
flag on
that
top.
shuffle and just break it.
Somebody needs to put the orange flag that says that there's wires under, so don't dig.
Exactly.
Oh my fucking God.
Damn, dude. Well, finally we told a story. We hinted that one in the past one.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get that recording too, because JJ has it on his phone, so I need him to send it to me. But
See.
can we top it off with something else?
I think that was the best one, honestly.
We can cut it off here and then do another one, another part, because we're in the study room and we're gonna own this shit until
Yeah, man.
7:45.
Studying the fuck out of this.
Homosexuality, is it a choice or a sin?
Next time on the
Next time.
I'm Game Grumps.
On Game Grumps.
On Game Groups. Alright, so this has
Fucking
been
down for
this has been the
that.
second episode of the Fireside cast. And I'll explain the name of Fireside cast the next one. So hey, thanks for listening. Hope you guys have a great day. Don't do drugs unless they're good. Don't smoke cigarettes unless you like them. Put your seatbelt on. Don't drive if it's rainy. Like
Don't date crazy women.
Yeah, another big.
And underage women.
always check their
Yeah.
always check their
Yeah,
ID.
check the
Tinder's
age.
pretty nice
Yeah.
to find friends.
Sort of.
And
Sort
remember,
of, yeah.
and remember, a concert of strings in G minor is always okay, but a concert of minors in G strings is never okay.